done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And he misses the extra point. No good, and this will remain a 6-0 game. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On first down, it is Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up.
And he's into the end zone. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Rams.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Into the secondary, past the 40. Saquon Barkley. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll motion over Samuel. On play action, Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. And he will score. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown, L.A.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Taking off. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards. Nix now on 1st and 10. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 4th down, here's Nix. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Penix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. On the give, it's Williams. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. 2 minutes to go. 1st half in a 2-point game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. 2nd and a yard. To throw is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. first down was not very good. Here's second and goal. They'll throw. It's Penix. His throw left side is complete.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. Oh, what is happening? It is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, yeah. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. They bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed.
And he's in! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They're going to go play action with Penix. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They run over center with Williams. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Rams punting unit coming out as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Nix to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll go play action with Nix. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Smith in Jigba there for the catch. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Nix going to throw for it. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Play action now. It's Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. He'll try. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover. And it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll take off again. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. And he'll take it on in. Jonnu Smith, touchdown Detroit. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for two.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Here's Penix. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, Penix. Samuel has it working the middle. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, L.A.
First down, LA.
On play action, Penix. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll go play action now with Penix. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Just another example of poor decision-making. I mean, making a bad play even worse. There's nothing there on second down. Just throw the ball into the stands and move on to third. Now you take that sack, and it's going to take a miracle to stay on the field.
Now Penix on third and long. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The throw on the run is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Nix from the gun on third down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Rams will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. Now, deep ball for London. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, like you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down. Nix. That one knocked away and incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
It's now third down and 1.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
smiles above me. What a gift here below. But no one knows. Gift that you give to me. No one knows.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. Talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 Drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, but too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. And quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front to back, they yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front yard yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the